Off the hop, thank you to my fellow citizens joined in the delegation to the nation's capital, Ottawa, to bring the good news to the self-appointed moral authority and Queen of Karens, Aunt Trudy, that we are ready for Canada to reopen. This is a beautiful thing. Rather than sow rancor and division, we bring the message that in a strong liberal democracy such as Canada, we can have differing opinions. You put three people in a room, they can't agree on lunch. And now we're trying to jackboot our way into everyone deciding what to do with their own bodies. I support a woman's right to choose, and I support your right to keep your medical information to yourself. It's none of your fucking business. This is a beautiful thing because it reminds us that in a strong liberal democracy, we can have differing opinions and be just fine. The Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms guarantees us freedom of conscience and religion, freedom of thought, freedom of belief, freedom of opinion. And it's good to remind the powers that be that rather than just looking out for themselves, toadying to some unseen hand, that they are actually beholden to the people of Canada. Aunt Trudy, Bonnie Hitler, they've had their moment in the sun, in Costa Rica apparently. They don't pass the kindergarten ethics test. The spoiled, rich, frat boy emperor routine is over. If you tell lies, you get put in the liar column. If you invoke science as a deity without backing it up with data, it's actually not science, it's opinion. You know, the word hero gets tossed around a lot nowadays, but I'm reminded of the story of Viola Desmond in 1946. In New Glasgow, Nova Scotia, a black woman dared sit in the white section of a theater in a podunk town. 9,000 new Glaswegians will take me to task on that. Viola Desmond, a grown-ass woman, for the impertinence of not moving to the colored section of the theater, was imprisoned, and so the powers that be trumped up a tax evasion charge because the price of the white ticket was 1 penny more than the balcony ticket. Fast forward today, and Viola's stately visage is emblazoned on the obverse of the Canadian purple $10 bill, lauded as a hero of the Canadian civil rights movement. And so I offer to you, our Canadian working class heroes, a portent of things to come, the obverse of the bear behind Queen Toonie. We, your fellow Canadians, wish you Godspeed and the wind up your crack on your way to Ottawa. In the words of Red Green, keep your dick in a vice.